Be fast. So we are making flatbread dough from sourdough discard. I did a cup and a half of the bleached flour since I don't feed it with that anymore because it stinks. 180 grams, cup and a half. And then approximately 227 grams, which should be a cup of your discard. I've already put Scooby Snacks. I did not put Scooby Snacks in it. I can't remember. I'm your weird friend. I do say weird stuff. See, Scooby Snacks being one of them. I don't always say what the captions say that I say. Okay, this sweatshirt feels like it's choking me today. So, I did half a teaspoon of baking powder. You're supposed to do a teaspoon of salt. So, I'm just going to grind some salt up on her. That's probably good enough. And then 227 grams or it's 1 cup of discard. So we're gonna pour it in. And let it sit out for just a minute. We're gonna get to mixing, and then I'm gonna add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. And then I'm just gonna make some dough balls and form them into balls and then put them on or in a skillet on the stove to heat them up. And we're gonna eat probably leftovers with it. So 230 grams. Oops, I went over a smidgen on the discard. I'll get that back in the fridge soon. So we're gonna start our mixing, and then I'll show y'all a picture of the finished product at some point soon. Let's get this on. So here we go. And then I'm making cookies too, y'all. It'll be hot up in here. Heating up the house. Okay, let's turn that on. I'm going to and I'm gonna change it to 6 minutes because in the first minute I'm gonna try to get my 2 tablespoons in. So, I'm turning it down 15 seconds at a time-ish. Nope, 5 seconds at a time. Okay, 6 minutes, because it needs to knead for about 5 once our oil is in. That was 1 tablespoon. Okay, and then I want to show you. This is a vinegar and oil dispenser. This is really good olive oil. Just meaning I spent a little more on it. It's not in a clear bottle, or it didn't come in one, but since this is a clear bottle, I do store it in one of my drawers so that light doesn't make it gicky, or should I say rancid. So you just push these little buttons and it pulls the oil up, and you have a measurement up to 3 teaspoons. There's a line for each teaspoon on here. And then, of course, 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon. Here we go. We're pouring in another tablespoon. We didn't make the 5-minute mark, but we're close. I'm gonna give it a little bit before I go add more liquids. I don't want it to be dry, but I also don't want it sticky and too wet. But that's pretty much it. This is a discard recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and they are delicious. So I'll be baking some of those here shortly, and then I'm just going to put those in my skillet, maybe if I get it off my hooker. Hot rack, let's hook. Whoops. So I'm going to ball out. I gotta let that rest for 10 minutes. While that's resting, I'm probably gonna reheat my leftovers, and then I'm gonna make some flatbreads to eat it in. So I'll get my bowl and bench scraper, and I'll probably do most of my dough goodness on a cutting board. I'm just digging in the dishwasher, y'all. Right here. So, we should be good to go. That's pretty much it. How that word comes alive, beat flatbread. Message me the word flatbread, and that will enter you into this month's giveaway. Remember, we do have a taste bud special if you'd like 25% off. A taste bud subscription, 3 and 6 month is 25% off. You can always try 1 month to see if you like it. Watching this fly over here. I think my dough consistency looks okay. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. So, remember, message me Flatbread. The first link in the description is one that will take you straight to Facebook Messenger. Just message me the word. I log it in a spreadsheet with your name for the month. And then toward the end of the month, beginning of the next month, sometimes mid, sometimes I'm a month late. But I do the giveaways, I promise. And sometimes I do extra when I'm slow. Okay? I got a ball. It's a ball that's getting beat up by my dough hook. Okay? What was I going to tell you? I think that's pretty much it. Other than Tune In Tuesdays happens at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Tuesday. Just a reminder, Paper Chef has been doing giveaways and discount codes for discounts on select items that are used in that Tune In Tuesday. I typically, when I get to tune in, learn some things. Of course, I don't get that discount because I get a different discount. If you would like that, let me know. You can always sign up to be a consultant. I do love what I get to do. So anyhow, I will update you with this as to not keep you too long. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to have to change into a tank, y'all. It's getting hot. And for some reason, I can't run my timer while we're doing our live streams. So I need a timer. I need to get a different timer, don't I? For my cookies that need to go in the oven. Only bad part about this is I'm going to be standing over the oven while it's all getting hot making these flatbreads. So bad planning on my part. But while that's resting, I need to get my air fryer out because I won't be using the circuit anymore and reheat our leftovers. So anyway, I'll let y'all go. Remember, message me the word flatbread to be into this month's giveaway, to enter yourself into it. And if you would like to see any recipes, learn more about the sourdough goodness, let me know. I'll let you go. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will catch y'all later.